You keep wondering why the blessings you pray for never seem to show up. But what if the real problem isn't God's silence? It's the hidden barriers you refuse to see. One reason you keep missing God's blessings is because of secret pride. James 4:6 says, God opposes the proud, but shows favor to the humble. Yet you subtly believe you deserve certain things, and that entitlement quietly closes doors heaven wanted to open. You might not shout it aloud, but deep inside, there's a part of you that thinks, I've done enough, God owes me this. That kind of thinking may feel justified after all the tears you've cried and sacrifices you've made. But God is not manipulated by pity or performance. He moves in response to humility, surrender, and trust. Another hidden reason is your unwillingness to let go of dead seasons. Ecclesiastes 3:1 reminds you there's a time for everything, but you cling to old friendships, old habits, and old mindsets that God has already declared finished. And while you hold on to what's dying, you forfeit what's waiting to live. Some of you are still praying for God to bless relationships He's already commanded you to walk away from, still asking for restoration in places where God is trying to bring resurrection in you, not in them. Every time you delay obedience, you delay the arrival of the blessing attached to it. You're also missing blessings because of divided loyalty. James 1:8 warns that a double-minded person is unstable in all their ways, and deep down, you still flirt with the world's approval, even while begging for God's direction. You want God's hand, but still crave the world's applause, and you wonder why you're stuck between open doors that never fully open and seasons that never fully shift until you make a clean break in your heart. There will always be a tug of war between destiny and distraction, and God will not compete with the idols you secretly protect. Then there's the secret bitterness tucked away in your heart. Hebrews 12:15 warns us not to let any root of bitterness grow, but you secretly replay old offenses and think God doesn't see it, even though that hidden resentment is quietly poisoning the soil where blessings were meant to grow. Bitterness robs you of spiritual sensitivity. It hardens your heart, blocks your discernment, and ties your identity to old wounds instead of fresh promises. Some of the blessings you've been begging God for cannot survive in the toxic atmosphere you're nurturing through unforgiveness. Finally, many blessings slip through your fingers because you keep expecting God to bless your plan instead of surrendering to His. Proverbs 19:21 says, many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. And while you cry out for favor, you secretly hope He'll endorse your vision rather than trusting Him enough to embrace His, even when it looks unfamiliar or uncomfortable. You say you trust God, but you keep handing Him blueprints He never asked for. And when He doesn't build what you dreamed, you call it delay instead of disobedience. The shocking truth is that you don't miss blessings because God has forgotten you. You miss them because your heart, your loyalty, your surrender, and your perspective are out of alignment with His timing and His ways. You can shout, you can fast, you can even serve until you collapse. But until you address the hidden places blocking your breakthrough, you will keep circling the same wilderness, wondering why the promised land feels so far away. This is your warning and your invitation. God's blessings are not absent, they are waiting, but heaven cannot release what your heart is not ready to receive. The real question you have to face now is this: are you willing to lose what's blocking you so you can finally walk in what's been waiting for you? Or will you keep praying for blessings you're not positioned to carry? The choice is standing right in front of you, and heaven is watching how you respond.